So Mike, here I am, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, brush hogging. Well, not even brush hogging, just mowing. I should have the finish mower on. And I don't know if you can see all these wonderful bugs that are outside of this nice air-conditioned cab I'm in. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can tell either, but it just started raining. But you know what? I'm gonna keep mowing because I have a nice cab. And I think you should too. Bugs on the outside, much, much, much nicer. Here's another reason. See these little things with these red berries? See how they just kind of push off the windshield here? And you can mow nice and close. You don't gotta worry about all these freaking berries landing under your ass, getting stained all in the seat. No, they just push right out of the way. Yet another reason to get a cab. One more reason I thought of. You look down here, I got my cold beer. I got my backup cold beer over here. And then I got my backup cold beer over here. Doesn't work as good on an open cab tractor, let me tell you. Gotta get the cab. Did I mention that it's like 80 something degrees outside, muggy as hell? It's just a nasty night out. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because you're gonna have a cab tractor. I'm gonna convince you. Alright, after sleeping on it, I thought of another couple of reasons why you want a cab tractor. You could park it outside and you don't feel quite as bad about it because your seat isn't getting wet. All your controls and everything, the whole inside's nice and dry. It's a nice sealed cab, you don't gotta worry about shit getting all over it if it rains a little or something. So if your barn ends up full of other doodads, snowmobiles and side-by-sides and stuff, you don't have room for your tractor, you could pull it outside and you don't feel quite as bad about it. The other reason is allergies. May not be as big of a deal for some people, but for me, mowing all this, you get out in the weeds, especially brush hogging, allergies really kick my butt. And the cab helps a lot. It really does help a lot with that. It's not perfect, but it helps a lot. Those are a couple more reasons. Lighting. I suppose lighting could be about equal on both, but those are a couple more reasons. You know, the common reason most people say they don't want to get a cab tractor, the excuse I hear from most people is because they can't fit under a tree or a branch, you know, whatever. They can't fit under this one branch here. I can mow under that tree with my tractor. I got a back under it with the finish mower on the back, but I can do it. There's really only a couple trees on my property I can't mow under. Yeah, you can't see it. That big apple tree right there is one. I can get under a lot of it, but there's a couple spots, that one branch on the left there, I can't mow under. There's really not too many spots that I can't. And for the most part, if I can't fit that cab under it, I have a pole saw, and I can fix that problem. And if I'm out back making a trail or something, I don't have my saw on me, I got that loader bucket right there. That raises up higher than the cab, and I can bust off branches. May not look as nice, but it can get the job done if you need to get through a lot of times. So my strong belief is if you're going to spend the money on a tractor, get one with a cab. You won't regret it. It's very nice listening to the radio. It's a lot quieter. I was talking on the phone last night while I was mowing. So just some things to consider. Now, if you end up not getting the cab tractor, at least get a tractor of the chassis size and horsepower that you think you're going to end up with in the long run, because you're going to spend tens of thousands of dollars on attachments. You got ballast boxes, you got sprayers, you got rototillers and brush hogs and planters and pallet forks. You got box blades and grader blades and snow blowers, all kinds of attachments, post hole diggers, that you size for the tractor. So really consider what chassis size and horsepower are going to be best for you and your property. I took a long time trying to decide. I went back and forth between this chassis size and the size smaller. Obviously this deal came up and I went for it, and I'm really glad that I got the bigger chassis and the bigger horsepower. Even with this 58 horsepower tractor and that 84-inch finish mower and a really tall, thick grass, thicker than that grass, but it'll bog it down. It'll do it, but you'll roll coal. So horsepower and chassis size are going to be the most important decisions. I think personally the reason most people don't go for the cab is truly money, which I completely understand. But if you can swing it, really try to swing it, you're never going to regret having the cab. It's my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth.